Hey beauties, welcome back to my YouTube channel. On today's video, I am going to introduce you to your new best friend. What if I tell you I have a product that can save you so much time? Obviously, it's not a new concept, and I am talking about a product that is cleaning the brush for you. So I'm sure just like me, you have a lot of makeup brushes, and if you don't, you still need to clean them. And it is time consuming. For me, it's kind of that daunting task that I have to do probably like twice a week. And if you've been following me, if you're new here, I am a mom. I work full time. I'm full time on YouTube as well, social media. And obviously, I think nowadays time is money. So having that time back, it's like it's bonus. It's luxury for me. So for today's video, I am partnering with Aprilis to talk to you about their new makeup brushes product. This is to clean your makeup brushes. What I have here is the Pro version. It is a prototype. It is a 3D printed prototype to clean your makeup brushes. The product itself that will be manufactured and ready for purchase and ready to be available for you to purchase. I have both of them. I have the Pro version and I have the light version. I love them equally. And for me, it has been a very big game changer. Obviously, I have seen a lot of those products. They are not the only one on the market. But what I really like about them is when you plug them, they are actually like ambient light. It feels like you're in a spa. So they are really pleasing to look at. So if you're not using them, you can literally just plug them in and have that really soft light glow going on. I think it's beautiful, and I am in the middle of redoing my makeup studio, just moving things around, and I'm planning on having them just out on my shelf plugged in just to have that kind of soft light. Let's look at what's the difference. So you have the Pro version, the light version. The main difference between the two of them, obviously right now they look different. The light version is the light blue. The Pro version look gray, charcoal kind of color. The main difference between the two of them is the functionality. The product is exactly the same. So they're the same size, the same weight. They both clean brushes the same way. The difference will be with the Pro version, it actually dries your brushes and sanitize them. So you have a UV function that will sanitize your brushes, and you can choose the cycle to dry your brushes. Then it comes down to budget and preferences. Personally speaking, I don't mind letting my brush air dry if I am not in a rush, but I do like to have the option to dry them if I know I'm going to have to use them in the same day or the next day. If I wash them at night, some brushes won't be dry by the next morning just because they are a little bit bigger. So in that case, I would use the dry function. So it is quite a big game changer for me because I am quite short on time. I have a lot of brushes, but I do keep them very clean. I usually wash them about every 2-3 use. I will be washing my brushes, especially if I use cream product like foundation brushes. They just need a good clean. Otherwise, the product will accumulate inside and it's not the best for your brushes. I've been so impressed and happily surprised on how it's easy to use. You plug it in, you'll have the top compartment that you push and twist to open. You'll put your brush inside, you insert them, you can wash 6 at the time. And you have the recipient at the bottom where you add your water. You have a water line where you cannot go above, you add your soap, and literally you press power, like as simple as this. So here at the bottom of the recipient is your magic carpet that really comes and clean the brushes. It's the same principle and idea in both versions, so whether it's the light or the Pro version. And this is where it really comes and clean all the brittle of your brushes. The light version has only one cycle of 10 minutes. You can interrupt the cycle before if you feel that your brush are clean. To be honest, most brushes, if they're not super dirty, after 5 minutes, they are probably clean. So you can interrupt the cycle, switch your brushes and start a new cycle. Same idea with the Pro version, you can interrupt the cycle. However, on the Pro version, you will have the option of 3 cycles. So 5, 10, or 15 minutes, depending on how dirty your brushes are. And the result is just wow. Like it's actually better than me cleaning. Well, obviously it's better than me hand washing my brushes because I don't have to do it. So while I'm doing that, I can actually do something else, you know. Now let's have a look on how you can actually wash your brushes. I'm going to show you how I wash mine. So I'm going to take you in my house, in my kitchen, to show you how I do my cleaning. I'm going to put my brushes inside, and I've got plenty of different brushes. They're all synthetic fiber and different sizes as well. So obviously the bigger holes are for the bigger brush, and you literally just squeeze them in, and that's all you have to do. And I've got another big one here, so in the bigger hole. And then something smaller, so I'm gonna put a brush that is smaller in here. Same everywhere. You can clean 6 brushes at the same time. This is such a game changer. Like, who doesn't like to get things done by something else or someone else, while you can actually take the time and just do something for you, something else. And there's nothing more boring than washing brushes. The brush are in, this is how it looks like. You barely see them, but you will see the brush here being cleaned the minute I turn it on. And at the top, you have the brush that are sticking out. So now let's do the same thing with the light version. Six brushes in there, and see here at the top, you see them sticking out. Again, same idea. Alright, I'm gonna turn on both of them. So this one is the light version. That is all you have to do. You press start and your brush are being cleaned. How cool is this? And let's do the same thing with this one. We're just gonna press wash for now, and it's on a 5-minute timer. As for the differences in terms of the wash cycle, this is the Pro version here, and you have 3 different cycles. So you come in, you press the wash button here, and you can choose in between the 3 cycles. So you've got either the 5 minutes, the 10 minutes, or the 15 minutes. If you let it for 2 seconds, then it automatically starts. So the cleaning cycle is done. It's been 5 minutes on the Pro version and 10 minutes on the light version. So look, they are completely clean. Happy days. So now with the light version, because there's no drying, I'm gonna lay my brush flat on the mat there. Just saw the cat jumping. Pulling onto my brush gently to get them off, and I'm just gonna put them on the mat to lay and air dry. So now this means the light version is ready to have another round of brush to be cleaned. Now let me show you what you can do and how you can dry the brushes with the Pro version. So now that the cycle is finished, here's the proper way to remove your brushes, and the whole system comes out together. So you are just lifting both trays together. I always hold the bottom just to be sure that I don't add any unwanted pressure. To release, you press the middle button. That's it, and now it's going to drip in the sink, and you can empty your dirty water. So same idea, you remove your brushes, and I'm gonna give them a little squeeze to remove the excess of water. And I like to rinse my brush. So before you are drying your brush into the machine, you need to press them to remove the excess of water. And obviously, whenever you purchase those machines, the brush cleaner, it comes with a user guide, so you don't have to remember all of this, but this is really just to show you. If they are synthetic, You can either do a short and very hot cycle or something a little bit more gentle, but that takes a little bit more time. I am removing the compartment that has the water that needs to come off. In your machine, you're going to put the tray back in, lock it into place. So now it's locked in, you cannot remove it. So on the drying cycle, I've done mine for 90 minutes. The cats are just wild tonight. But you can do either 90 minutes, you can do 150 minutes, or 210 minutes. You can press it again to change. So you've got 90, 150, and 210. That's how you change it. The temperature, there is a fan that pushes the air in, and it's drying my brush. How cool is this? And you have that really nice little yellow-orange light. And I think for me, the beauty of this is allowing me to have so much time to do other stuff. If I can delegate and have something else or someone else to do things for me, I'm the happiest person, and this just fits perfectly for me. That means while this is being cleaned and dry, I have time to bake. I'm not joking here. So I've made blueberry muffin and chocolate chip cookies. This is not just for the video, that's just what I do. And they are absolutely delicious. So if you guys are keen, I'll put the recipe down there as well. You'll have the link for the recipes. So as I mentioned, these are prototypes and they've sent it to me so I can review and test them. They are available to be purchased. I will make sure that I update you guys with all the information, the details. And I think you know me by now. I'm not the kind of person who's going to push you something if I've not tested it before, if it's not working. My experience have been so far extremely positive. I have been testing them for a few weeks, and I just love how easy it is to use them, and they look good on my shelf. So if you are new here to my channel, don't forget to subscribe. If you are a returning viewer, thank you so much for being here. Otherwise, what I am wearing on today's makeup look, I am wearing my foundation, the Dior Hydra Nude Foundation. I'm just trying to use as much as I can all of my product. On my eyes, I have the Tom Ford Peach Glamour Quad, which I absolutely love. That Tom Ford, for me, that collection, the Peach Glamour and Olive, I don't remember the full name, was a really nice surprise. Anyway, and on my cheeks it's Patrickta. I'll make sure it's all down below as well. And I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.